You are welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel before we go. This film you are watching, look under by the right hand side. You will see where the right subscribe. Use your finger to press and it will change to subscribe. Press the notification bell. Thank you. This is a tutorial on how to clear sharpening confusion. Let's go. Sharpening confusion. How to clear sharpening confusion. You are welcome back to my channel. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, this film you are watching, look under by the right hand side. You will see where the right subscribe in capital letter. Use your finger to press and it will now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press the notification bell to be receiving my notifications as soon as I release my video to my YouTube channel. You will be the number one to see my video. Now subscribe. You are welcome back. This is a tutorial on how to study or to gauge the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. That is sharpening confusion. Sharpening confusions. This is a tool. This is a scale gauge we want to use to get whether your clipper blade is flattening or it's not flattening the surface when you sharpen it finish. Yeah, this is our clipper blade. Can you see it? When you sharpen this clipper blade very well, and you test the upper and the bottom clipper blade you have sharpened, and you now test it doesn't cut here, it's not sharpening correctly, and this one has bring confusion. So most cases, my subscribers all over the world, some used to call me that when they sharpen their clipper blade, the upper and the bottom, the inner surface is shining across, but when they test it, it doesn't cut. I will now give you the secret now. I will give you the secret today. Yeah, my subscribers from Ghana, I have about 3 subscribers from Ghana complaining now, saying when they sharpen their clipper blade finish, everything shine across, they believe it's flattening, but when they test, it doesn't cut here. So they send the pictures and the videos of the clipper blade they have sharpened to me. I've seen it, but I want to clear your doubts now. I want to clear the confusion in your face, in your mind. Yeah, this is the tool to use. Now I will sharpen this clipper blade now. When I sharpen it finish, we will now use this gauge to test the surface. How we will use this gauge to test the surface, I will now show you. I will show you. So when you test for the bottom clipper blade you have sharpened finish, you test for the upper clipper blade. If there is any confusion, if there is any error in the sharpening you have done, this gauge will show you where the error is, where you sharpen correctly, it will show. So now let's go into the field now. I purposely want to sharpen this clipper blade. After the sharpening, we'll now put it under the gauge. We'll gauge it. I'll show you the way to use it. Let's go. masking tape at the back of the blade before the sharpening. I put it down. Then you now clean the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone you want to use. As usual, you need to follow my process in sharpening of the clipper blade. You need to follow the processing step by step. There was a subscriber from Ghana sent video to me yesterday showing me the way he used to sharpen the clipper blade. I've told him where the error is. The way he is sharpening his own clipper blade is outdated. It is old-fashioned style. So you should now use the way I want to sharpen the clipper blade down. So this video, I purposely do it because of some customers, some subscribers, some viewers that call me, send videos and pictures to me, that when they sharpen, everything shine across, but when they test, it doesn't cut. So I will show you the logics now. You are putting the masking tape at the back of your blade, bottom clipper blade. I will use only one blade to show you. Now you pick your treatment. This is our number one treatment. You see the way I apply it. You apply it over the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. You now take your biscuit bone. Can you see the way I'm using the biscuit bone? Yeah, you use the biscuit bone to scrub the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone you want to use. This biscuit bone will now drop some substances, sandy substances on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone you want to use. Can you see? So the particles this biscuit bone has dropped on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone is likely to be our sharpening powder. Try to understand me. Sharpening powder now mixed together with that first chemical. Let me drop it down. Secondly, now you now pick another treatment. You spread it all over the surface of your super hard manual sharpening stone. You now use your finger to spread everything, to mix it up together with the biscuit bone, together with our sharpening powder. Can you see it? Can you see the way I've spread it? So after that one, now you now pick your blade. See the way I position my blade here at the angle of 45 degrees. So I now position my blade, that is bottom clipper blade, at the angle of 45 degrees. How do I get this angle of 45 degrees? I will show you now. You see this transfer. When you position it in this way, can you see the way I position it? Now, see the way I position my transfer at the angle of 90 degrees by the corner of the sharpening stone. Then this line now, this line I'm touching, this line, assuming this is our angle 0 or 180 degree, angle 0 or 180 degree. This upper one is angle 90 degree. This upper one, this one going straight, which means anything going straight like this is angle 90 degree. The one will now divide this area into two. Can you see it? When we divide this angle into two, from here, this is angle 0, this is angle 0 here, angle 0 here, this is angle 180 here. Can you see? Then this angle now, anything stand upright here is angle 90 degree. Like this one, angle 90 degree, angle 90 degree, angle 90 degree, angle 90 degree, angle 90 degree. Can you see like this? Then anything across, which means anything diagonal. Anything diagonal at this angle. Now, when you watch now, as I've said, this angle 0, this angle 180. Then when you now act like this, from here to here, this is angle 90 degree. Angle 90 degree. Then when we now divide this 90 into two, Look at it like this. This is angle 45 degree. Because some subscribers used to call me, where do I get the angles? How many do I get the angles? This is the practical aspect of it now. In the barbing industry, yeah, it has been modernized. Barbing industry go with mathematics. Barbing industry go with mathematics. Barbing industry go with mathematics, real mathematics. Barbing industry go with English. The little one you know, you have to speak it out. You use it to express your mind out. Can you see now? The angle 45 degree has now give out now. Can you see it in this way? This is angle 45 degree. This one I'm holding now is angle 45 degree. Let me put it down like this. This is angle 0. This is angle 0. Straight like this is angle 180. Then upright like this angle, this one I'm touching now is angle 90. This is angle 0. This is angle 180 degree. Then when you go up like this is angle 90. Then when you now cross adjacent like this, diagonal like this, when you divide from here this arc into to this angle 90, from here 0 up to like this is angle 90 degree. When you now divide angle 90 degree into 2, 90 divided by 2, that is 45. This one is angle 45 degree. That is how I derive my angle 45 degree in sharpening of the clipper blade professionally. So everything I say, everything you see in my tutorial, really designed, workout, arranged by me, Master Barbers Hotel, one and only Master Barbers Hotel throughout the world. So follow my tutorial step by step, you have to gain. This is angle 45 degree. Now, have you understand now? This is how I managed to get the angle of 45 degree. Let's pack the tools away again. Now let's come back into sharpening now. Let me still repeat it. This is the first thing you're supposed to do. You put the first treatment in the surface of your super hard manual sharpening stone. After, you spread the biscuit bone on the top. I'm still reminding you, it's not normally too much. It's not normally too much. Biscuit bone now drop some sandy substances on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. The substances it drop now, we can now call it sharpening powder mixed together with the first chemical. Then the second one now, you have to take another treatment. Can you see the way I spread it all over the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone? You now use your finger to spread it all over to mix it up with the first treatment. With the biscuit bone, you call sharpening powder. Can you see? That is why I'm saying, using of the sharper, using of the engine, machine engine for sharpening clipper blade. I have now upgraded my standard of sharpening using super hard manual sharpening stone into sharper. Can you see it now? The way they used to treat the surface of the sharper. Yeah, that is the way I'm treating my super hard manual sharpening stone now. Can you see? I've upgraded it. Yeah, I now position my clipper blade at the angle of 45 degree. Can you see the way I've gotten my angle 45 degree now? I've explained to you. Now I want to start from the front here. How will I get where to position my thumb? In the front, how will I to get to the position to position my thumb? In the back. This is where the upper clipper blade. Can you see when you watch here like this? This is where the upper clipper blade lays on top of the bottom clipper blade at the back. Can you see it now? So when we turn it now, it's located here. Can you see it's located here? Then in the front, this is where the upper clipper blade lay in the front. So when we turn it now, it's located here. Can you see it now? So when we position our clipper blade at the angle of 45 degree, then this is where the upper blade lay at the back. This is where the upper blade lay in the front. This is our middle. You get it right? This is where it lay at the back. This is where it lays in the front. This is our middle. Then this middle now, if you want to know where to position your thumb in the front, in the back, you now divide the bottom clipper blade into 2. You divide it into 2 like this. You now divide it into 4 again. Can you see it now? You now position your thumb in the center here for the front. You divide it into 2 again. You now position your thumb at the back here. Can you see it now? That is where to position your thumb for sharpening of the bottom clipper blade at the back. Now, I've treated this surface number 1. I've treated this number 2. I'm only showing you, using this one to explain for you. It is only once. Once you treat it, you go on with the sharpening. But I'm only explaining for you so that the moment you are going, the treatment is getting dry with our explanations. I have to redo it again because you can't do it raw like this. Let me drop it down again. Then if you want to start, we want to start the sharpening now. Now, this is the first treatment. This is our biscuit bone. You use to rub it. Can you see? Then you take the second treatment. Can you see it? Then you now spread it. You mix it together totally with the biscuit bone, with the treatment, first treatment, second treatment. That is exactly the way they used to treat the surface of the sharper. That is sharpening machine. Now, I've explained to you how we get our angle 45 degree. You now position it like this. At the angle of 45 degree, you now shift it to the front. Can you see it? See the place I've shown you where you position your thumb for the front. This is for the back. Let's go now for the front. That is to and fro 20 times. The to and fro 20 times you have done for here, for the front, with the type of pressure you use, with the type of treatment you have used, you still have to repeat the same thing for the back here. Can you see it? Let's go now. That is to and fro 20 times. That is to and fro 20 times for one side, to and fro 20 times for the other side now. Let us check the inner surface. Yeah, let us check the inner surface now. Look at the inner surface now. Everything has signed across. Can you see it? So I only resharpen this clipper blade for you to know the way to sharpen clipper blade. That is number 1. Then secondly, I sharpen this clipper blade to bring it back to normal. That is number 2. Number 3, I resharpen this clipper blade now for us to gauge the surface, the inner surface like this, so that we will gauge the surface. Many subscribers are calling me now, viewers are calling me that when they sharpen their clipper blade finish the way I used to do, everything shine across. But when they check, when they test the clipper blade with cutting of air, it doesn't cut air, it doesn't work fine. Now I want to show you the tricks. After you have sharpening, you have checked, everything shine across, and you believe it's flattening. You now take your gauge. This is our gauge. Can you see it? This is our ruler gauge. You see, any good gauge, this side have to be straightened very well. This side I'm touching now, it has to be straightened very well. The other side I'm touching now, it has to be straightened very well. Can you see it? So the two sides are very straightened. And this surface of the clipper blade you have sharpened, this surface you are sharpening, everything have to shine across and flatten. How do you with the eyes now, we can see that everything has shine across with our eyes. With mere looking at it, everything has shine across. But with the flatness, if you are not a real professional, you cannot just ordinarily look and confirm whether it is flattening. But when you are a real professional, you can watch it with ordinary eyes and see whether it has been flattened or not. But as a learner, you have to place your gauge. You see the way I position my gauge now. You position your gauge here. You position your gauge here. You position your gauge here. I will show you. Can you see it? Then you position your gauge here. You position your gauge here. Now, let us take it like this. Assuming you have, can you see, you have placed it like this. You now carry it up of the blade I have sharpened. Can you see? I position it in the front here. I position it at the center here. I position it at the back here. I position it in the back here. Can you see it in the back here? So when you position it in this way, you now turn it like this. So when you turn it, you now check under the ruler and on top of the inner surface of the clipper blade you have sharpened. Can you see the under? There is no space there. Can you see it? There is no space there. No space at all. Everything attached to each other very well. No space in between the edge of the ruler and the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it? Then you move it down again like this. You check. Look at it very well. Can you see the space in between the edge of the ruler and the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade? No space. Then you bring it down like this. Watch carefully. You bring it down like this. You now turn it again. Now watch in between the edge of the ruler and the top of the inner surface of the clipper blade. Can you see? Is there any space? No space. Then you now come back here. Sit like this. Can you sit like this? Then we now turn it again. You now bring it like this. Can you see? So look at it like this. There's no space in between the edge of the ruler and the top of the clipper blade of sharpening. Can you see it? Which means the top is very flattened. So we have gauge. We have gauge for the front. We have gauge for the middle. We have gauge for the back here. Also we have gauge for the back where the upper clipper blade used to rest. Now you can still check or gauge across like this. Can you see it in this way? You now take it off. You look at it properly. Is there any gap in between the edge of the scale and the inner surface of the clipper blade? No space. Then you can still gauge it across like this. You see it in this way. You now take it off to look at it properly, whether there is gap in between the edge of the ruler or the scale or the gauge and the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. That is how you gauge for the bottom clipper blade. So in the next tutorial, we are going to show how you can gauge for the upper clipper blade. So when you gauge it in this way and there's no space in between the edge of the ruler and the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade, which means you have sharpened this surface. This surface, you have sharpened it correctly, which means you have sharpened this surface correctly. Everything has signed across and everything is flattened totally. Yeah, professionally. Thank you for watching my tutorial from the beginning. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. This film you are watching, look under by the right hand side. You will see where the right subscribe. Use your finger to press. When you use your finger to press, it will now change to subscribe. Press the notification bell. As soon as I release my video into my YouTube channel, you will be the number one to see my video. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are the instruments we use. Can you see it?